lolcast, I guess you call it. This is a game I played earlier. This isn't live commentation. This is a recording that I did with LOL Replay, and I'm just gonna talk over it because Malphite wasn't banned, and this was a ranked game. So I was running udyr top, and Malphite was also in the top lane, which just kind of ruined my day. Now, we did end up winning, but oh wow, they all ran utility. I didn't even know that. We did end up winning, and that was mostly due to, I guess, the other lanes. It wasn't so much me at top because I was losing top pretty hard, and you'll see in a bit because Malphite was just trucking me just so hard, and I couldn't really do anything except for try and defend my turrets and stuff. So I'll speed this up a bit so we can actually get into the game. So I guess we'll go forward time.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And here I am up top. Let's change this camera mode. And so what's going on here? They got, oh, that is loud. 3 people did blue for their team. I'm gonna slow this down a bit now, because here's, it's just, I thought I would be doing alright here, because it didn't seem like Malphite was dodging my Phoenix Flame too much, and he was taking damage, but I kind of ended up getting too cocky and died a few times because of me not warding and not being prepared for ganks. Let's take a look down at bottom. Now Kennen on our team, he really carried us. He was doing phenomenal. So, like, just ridiculously good. Now Diana just pinged to come top that she was gonna gank, but Malphite wasn't falling for it. I tried to bait him back a bit, but he just stood right by his turret, so couldn't get a whole lot done. Check out this fight mid. No, Ryze is just sitting on the turret. So Malphite also was beating me in CS pretty hard, which was surprising. But late game, we ended up doing extremely well. Our team fights were just bonkers. The amount of AoE damage we were putting out and all of our stuns and stuff like that, it was just great. So I forget who gets first blood here. I think it's the enemy team. So I thought for sure we were gonna lose it because we weren't doing so hot in the first part of the game here. Could be Kennen with the first blood though. I know Kennen was doing extremely well. And it was just me trying to get my farm on, and at least trying to harass enough to pull their jungler. Is he? Nope, he's not AFK. Yeah, I just wanted to pull their jungler up into my lane, but I wasn't much of a threat against Malphite. Malphite's just, he's too tanky. I really wish he would have got banned. For some reason, Jace got banned instead. And if it would have been Jace top, I would have had no problem. Absolutely no problem. As I know, udyr can smack around Jace and Tryndamere pretty good. But this is my first time actually laning against a Malphite, because normally he's one of the The ones that normally gets insta-banned, like without even thinking about it, Malphite and Blitzcrank and Shen and Amumu. They're normally banned like right away. So Malphite ended up out-leveling me. I don't know if he took the experience masteries or not, but he could have. And oh no, I thought I was gonna die there. This bot lane's putting a lot of pressure on them, but I don't know if Hecarim's just coming to clear this jungle or what he's doing. And I apologize if I sound like poop. I still have a cold. So I'm just gonna... Oh. So just speed this up a bit more. 2 times the speed, see what's all going on. Looking like... Nope. I honestly can't remember this match at all. I've played so much today because I've just decided to finish my placement matches because I never got around to that. I've been 30 for a while, but just never did it because the first couple games I did, oh shit, I missed it. First couple games I did, anyways, it was all. It really put me off of ranked matches because everybody's so forceful trying to get the spot they want. And there I go dropping. Bottom lane's taking some punishment. Here comes Diana. Now, the top lane here, Hecarim and Malphite push it pretty hard, and that turret is just getting destroyed right now. I do manage to get back in time just to keep him off the turret, so it wasn't down. What are we, like, not even 10 minutes in? That would have really sucked for my lane. So I just rush in as fast as I can, drop a couple stuns on people, the Phoenix form just to put out some AoE damage, just to, you know, try and get them away. Oh. This last thing I want is my turrets dropping early. That would just ruin the game. Even though my turrets did drop, if it would have been now, that would have made it a lot harder to keep them from getting that second turret. Diana's coming in for the gank here. I think I die again because I'm just too low to really do anything, so like, pretty much all I could do is stun, and that's it. So there's the stun. I think Diana gets the kill. Yeah, Diana does. But that's alright. Like, I wasn't doing too good anyways. There's no need for me to take the kill if Diana was playing hard, and if she can go ahead and get the kill, then more power to her, because all I was gonna really do is build tanky just to soak up some damage. I wasn't really gonna put out a whole lot. Sorry if you heard that, my bad, but here goes I think, no, I remember someone dying to a turret at one point. I think it was Cannon, because he kind of sat there and just soaked up turret damage while diving. Hecarim's not around, so he won't be getting the gank on me. Not yet, anyways. As soon as Hecarim goes up top, I'll swap over there just so I can show you me dying again. Because I played a pretty bad game. there's not a whole lot I could do against Malphite. He's just so damn tanky. And he still puts out decent damage. Especially for being how, like, tough he is. You'd think someone with that much sustain wouldn't put out a whole lot of damage, but he does. And, I think Rise... I really don't know what this jungler is doing. He's not playing too aggressively. I don't know if he's just sitting there typing all the time, but he seems to just, you know, stop a lot and not get his farm on. Because Diana's 8 and Hecarim is 7. He should be out farming just to try and close that gap, but he's not really. Gank is coming soon. I just don't know how soon. Yeah, there it is. And he rushes over. I see him and I try and get out. I just barely. If those minions hadn't have been there and they would have actually rushed me, I would have dropped. I don't have the armor or anything yet to really tank anything. I've got cloth armor and Malphite's doing all the magic damage. Really puts punishment on me. And, I think Diana throws a hook and actually lands it. Yeah, pretty sweet. And then here comes the stun again. Now I do believe I die here because he just turns on me and goes. Yep. So at this point, I'm pretty much feeding Malphite. And I didn't really mean to, but it's just the way it was going. I couldn't do enough damage and he was just getting so much farm done. Because I was always out of lane or having to stand on the turret. Looks like bot lane's trying to make a push here. I know at the end of the game, oh, Diana just died. At the end of the game, they were asking us to report their Hecarim. I think, yeah, I poured it in just to put a little bruising on them a bit. Because I knew the turret was going down anyways, and I could get away, so. Looks like Hecarim had to pop his ghost. He doesn't do enough damage to even pop my turtle, so. Speed this up a bit, see if anything interesting happens here. Turn on the directed camera because it'll show us some stuff, but everything's going down because I can't remember how this match went, like, at all. Looks like Diana's coming in to try and help bot. But they wouldn't extend far enough, so here's Diana jumping in. Yeah, there they go. See, this is the reason why we won. Middle and bot lane is doing so good. And the only thing I was doing to help my team at this point was just trying to keep Malphite from roaming. To make sure he didn't get any ganks in the mid and stuff like that. There goes the double kill from Triss. And Triss was putting out some pretty good damage, but she just didn't have the toughness. She was very squishy, and she dropped very quick once we started the team fighting phase. Now, I don't know if I'll commentate on the game I played as Nunu, because I think that was right after this game. And that was my final placement match, I think. But I don't know if I'll just leave it as a LOL replay or if I'll actually commentate on it, but we ended up just completely smashing it. It was pretty nuts. We had a who did we have? I was jungle. I can't remember right now, but like I said, we smashed him, and I think they went to do Baron when there was 3 of us dead, and 2 of us had teleport, and we got up just in time to teleport in and steal the Baron kill, which was kind of nice because that helped quite a bit. Poor Diana getting caught in the middle of all that, and Teemo just... I mean, my team gave Teemo shit for that, but after actually seeing what was going on down there, him staying out of that fight was probably the best thing he could have done. There was no way that Diana and Teemo could have taken on 4. It was a 3v4, and Morgana just dropped right away, and so... having Teemo stay alive was probably a good thing, just so he could just push minions back in his lane, so they weren't getting any damage on the turrets and stuff like that. Now, really, the only good way to play udyr top is to just max out Phoenix as fast as you can. Like, don't go straight into Phoenix right away or anything. Well, like, take your first point as Phoenix. Sorry, I'm like just kind of not making sense here. You want to take Phoenix right away, and then probably Turtle, and then you just want to keep Phoenix and Turtle as high as you can. Maybe 1 point into Tiger, pretty early in the game. But the reason you want to keep Phoenix and Turtle up as much as possible is Turtle's really going to help you get away from fights. If you're going to get ganked, you can pop your Turtle, and then your bear farm just run like hell. The good thing about Phoenix is that's really going to help you farm. That's pretty much the only thing you could do in top lane is just farm like hell. And if you farm like hell, you're going to be able to get really tanky. You're going to be able to put a lot of pressure in that lane and hopefully draw people out of their lane so that they come and try and get you top. Now, when they're pulled out of their lane, that's a great opportunity for the rest of your team to push their lanes and just so udyr top, he's not really meant to be a killer. He's meant to be a stress pusher so that the other team is really freaking out and they want you dead. I unfortunately didn't do that very much, or even at all in this game. But here was a nice little team fight. There's a stun on Ryze, and I think Ryze drops, yep. And I'm pretty sure Tristana gets away. She flashes over that wall, and then she just kind of gets away on us. But that's alright. Now we got 4 of their guys down, and all 5 of us are up. So we get to have a few seconds of damage on this turret. And I think we get 2 turrets out of this, I think. Maybe just 1. I think we get a push on both turrets. I could be wrong here, though. Yeah, that must have been my other game with Nunu then. I think it was because I used Blood Boil for the double turret push. And Kennan's just going up top to clean up, and so is Morgana, but she's a bot to clean up. Right now, their entire team is mid, and I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm back buying stuff. And pretty much what this video is doing is just showing you guys that even if one lane is getting smashed, don't instantly dismiss the game as a loss. Because what happened here is my lane was just getting destroyed. I was wrecked. I was playing terribly. And what my other teammates were doing, though, they were doing great. And they were holding their lanes, they were pushing their lanes, and they were getting shit done. I was not, but like I said, just because one lane's losing does not mean it's an automatic loss. Even though it was pretty early in the game that my turret was taking critical damage, like it wasn't even 10 minutes in, and I think they got my turret to under half health. And it wasn't soon after that, or it wasn't long after that they actually got it down. And here's another team fight. We end up getting a few of them down. Trist jumps over the wall, takes a stun, but someone came back, I think. No. Got that stun on Hecarim, and Morgana gets the kill, which is good. I remember Morgana was apologizing for that, and I don't know why. Honestly, I didn't need the kills. Everybody else needed to be fed, because they were the ones carrying. I was dragging the team down. Which the only thing I was good for was getting stuns off in those team fights. Now, fortunately, they didn't. I don't know if they just dismissed me at bottom there because obviously I wasn't doing all that great. But I get that turret. So now we've got 2 lanes pushed to their inhibitor turret, which is really good. And things are going great for us. They've only got 2 of our turrets down. And we've got 4 of them. So we can double the turrets. Kenna goes top to clean up again. I poured in just because. And try and put some damage on there, but I see Malphite there, so I back off of it. And Tarek's coming in. Tarek wasn't very tanky, but he was support, but he probably should have built a little tankier than what he was. His heal is great, but, you know, if you're not living long enough to use it a few times, it's not as useful as it could be. Now, my team was given this Teemo heck for picking Teemo as an ADC. I don't know if they've never seen an AD Teemo, but AD Teemo can pump out quite a bit of damage, and his utility is pretty great too. Like, he has that blind, he has a little bit of sight from his mushrooms, but they also give that slow and everything, so it's great if he's placing mushrooms all around. You just kite the enemy team right to them if you're getting chased, and if you're about to die, you got a really good chance of getting away because they'll be so slowed. Now this team fight, we get wrecked, I think. Pretty sure we get wrecked here. I try and get this Rise down, but he backs away. Morgana's gonna die to Malphite. Malphite is too fed. And I take full responsibility for that. I just wasn't up to snuff on top lane there. And Teemo's still hanging around in the back here. Let's go look at Teemo. And I know Teemo actually gets a kill here. he's ballsy for sticking around. Tarek chases after him, which is just a bad move. And Teemo's sitting right there and just lights him up like a firecracker. But I think Tristana gets the kill here, yeah.
Shut down.
Let's go back. We'll just wait for directed camera again. Now our last push in this match is a pretty deadly push. They started dropping like flies, and that was great. It was a good feeling. Here I am against Malphite again, and I just back away because I know I don't have shit on this guy. I just don't. And I'm just going top to clear out those minions. I forget how long this match lasted. I think it ends probably within the next 10 minutes or so. We get that good push going. Excuse me. Now what I'm doing here with pushing that lane is I'm trying to attract some people into the lane. They're gonna see me all alone. They're gonna want to come for me. Here's Hecarim and Malphite coming after me. Now I've pulled them out of their lane. Oh, it looks like I got Tristana out of her lane too. So, that was great. They, that left mid pretty weak for them to push a bit. Poor Teemo here. Caught in like the worst possible way. But he flashes out and he lives. I think Diana gets a triple kill here. Or maybe it's Cannon. I can't remember. But they're pushed back really far now. It's 2 against 3. They don't really want to part there. We just clear these minions out and then back off. And I just start wailing on their turrets. Try and get it down. I'll push in that turret. That inhib turret's done. Now, trying to go back and just push them away from the inhibitor so we can smack it around a bit. And at this point, I wish it showed chat, but I guess it doesn't. But their Malphite is just screaming for us to end the game. Just crybaby in it. Oh, speed it up a bit here because I don't think anything interesting happens. Blue team ends up getting Baron. And we're just playing defensively right now. We just want to make sure our lanes aren't getting pushed back too far. And we're just waiting to regroup mid and then push it really hard. So, oh yeah, here comes the team fight, so put it back to normal speed. There goes Rise and Hecarim. There's a triple for Kennen right here. Pushing them hard. We're making these team fights count. And like, as you can see, like nobody is taking damage on our team, and that's fantastic. And their inhibitor is gonna drop here. Kennen just spamming a goofy laugh of his. This is what character, man. I think we get both of these turrets right now. The Malphite tries to come in here, and right now at this point, I'm too tanky for them to do a whole hell of a lot to me. I can stick around and really abuse their turrets. This is when we get pushed out. I think Yeah, they get most of us here, and they go for Baron, so I'm going to speed this up. Diana just barely gets away. So I'm going to speed this up, and they're going to go Baron. Let's get this to the actual Baron fight. Now we realize that they're about to get Baron, but we can't do a whole lot about that. But even with their Baron buff, we ended up smacking them around. Once everybody regroups here, so they all go back and go buy their stuff, we end up just abusing them hard here. And we play really defensively, and we wait for the entire team. What we end up doing here is pushing this mid lane. I don't remember who pinged that, but they wanted to do Baron, and I'm like, Baron's gone, bro. We can't get him. They have him. So what ends up happening is we regroup mid, and play really defensively until everybody's ults are up. And then Kennan's just gonna burst in there in a few seconds, and he's gonna just poop all over everybody. Because we're waiting for Kennan's ult. And then we just try and get stuns on everybody so that Kennan's ult does as much damage as possible. Now I'm just running around like a retard here, trying to stay back as long as possible so I don't go in with like half health or anything dumb like that. Here we are, just waiting. And Timo, we tell him to come back because we're about to blow up everybody here. As soon as this Kennen ult comes off, they just start getting destroyed. And there we go. There's the ult, and then I try and run in and stun Tarek. Try and get a stun on Triss, but she runs away. We're gonna just punish Malphite for not being banned. There's another stun on him. There he goes. There's the pony. Pony runs away. And then we just end it here. And that's game. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you're losing a lane, if it's just one lane, don't worry too much about it. It's very easy to turn around a game, especially if you have late game champs. And so just try not to surrender unless you're really getting stopped, because there's always a chance you can win. And it's just a waste of time if you're going to surrender if you had the possibility of having a win.